This is Georgia's opening offensive set from their own 14-yard line. Play action. Fromm has to get rid of it, and he completes it. Riley Ridley, who got about 8 out of it.
Right where he left off in the second half. He's going to come right across on the bootleg. They took away the running back, or Miko Hardman, on the bootleg, and Fromm looked just like Coach said he might be his best he's been all year.
There he is up on top of the screen as Fromm throws complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. Oh, what a move. Swift down the sideline and then a stiff arm at the end.
Then a defensive end, and now he has to play in space right on the end right there. That's a tough matchup for Kongbo. One miss and then a miss from the secondary that time.
2nd and 9 at the 31. Deep middle, just overshot Riley Ridley, who had a step back there in the secondary.
Belief in their quarterback. Ridley's going to come out and go down for the deep ball this time. He's got double coverage, but guys love running routes against double Tennessee.
Tennessee's been very good in their third down defense.
3rd and long. Can they put some pressure?
Fromm hit from behind. Ball came loose, picked up by Isaac Nauta. Nauta, first down and more. He might take it. Touchdown. On the strangest of plays, 31 yards for the score.
Pick the ball up. Okay, he's right here. He's the one that gets beat to the outside. So he's watching it. Darrell Taylor gets the knockdown, and then Tennessee says, we've seen this before. Crazy.
Here's another look from another angle. Number 18, Isaac Nauta, said, oh, I'm going to take this and I'm going to run with it longer than I have all year long. 31 yards for a touchdown. Hardman in motion. They're going to zip it out to him off the play fake, and Miko Hardman going to be about a yard shy, I think, of the first down run up here.
Right, and it is a circle play for Jim Chaney, their offensive coordinator, to get Hardman the ball 6-8 times on short passes just like that.
And that's Cook in motion. They're going to come out here to him. Pass was a little behind him. Ooh, he got leveled, but he got a good gain out of it.
Pruitt's head. He catches the perfect call against the slot blitz. They don't even have to throw hot. They had the play on.
Coach at one point when Derek Dooley was relieved of his duties there. Jake Fromm, I don't know if that was an RPO, but something went kablooey. He faked the handoff to Holyfield and then got dropped for about a 3-yard loss. In the backfield for Georgia on a 3rd and 7.
They got him last time by bringing extra people. They do it again.
He got it. Oh, and Swift dropped it.
Oh, man. And he had a convoy.
He did. Could have been a touchdown.
Yeah, but I think Chaney, again, he had pressure before on the fumble. He anticipates pressure. He drops it off, and he had Gilliard and Kinley in front of him. That might have been 30, 40 yards before anybody had a chance to make a tackle.
Now it's Swift in there with Fromm. Steps up, throws to Hardman. Miko Hardman tripped up. Or he had a bigger gain.
Being against Georgia now, the number 1 guy you have to stop is number 4. Because he's got such big play potential on the shortest of passes that he throws off your whole pass rush possibilities.
Georgia from the 35. First play of the quarter. Fromm delivers a strike to Godwin. And Godwin. Another first down for Georgia.
And just 4.
Fromm, look out. Hit behind, and the ball's out again. Covered by Georgia.
An all-out passing team. On 3rd down again, they get beat around the corner. And, oh, it really got held on the play. Isaiah Wilson, number 79, held Taylor again. That was the second big play by Taylor, number 19. 2 forced fumbles.
And it makes the field goal attempts more.
6 in the game. It might be 3 true freshmen in the secondary now.
Hardman in motion. Fromm throws complete to Holloman. And he's got it out to the 48-yard line.
Set his feet on this throw. He knew so quickly that he was going to go to the left side of the play. He has to kind of get it one of those backup throws. So much further ahead Jake Fromm is than when it was a year ago.
Here's another quick throw. And Terry Godwin would still be running, I think, had he caught that.
Not confusing the quarterback. Look at that bubble right there. Fromm knows where the ball's going before he gets it. You gotta give him a little bit of more of a disguise. A year ago, he might.
Fromm deep down the middle, and that was a mistake. Should have been picked off by Nigel Warrior, and he didn't hold on to it.
You're right. Rush inside, that threw the quarterback off. Thomas gets beat. He had to throw Fromm a little bit earlier than he wanted to. Hardman never got out of his break, and that one could have been a pickoff.
Georgia came in 43% on their third down conversions. This is a long one, and this is a long ball from Fromm, and Holloman just couldn't track it.
I thought it was going to be touchdown all the way. The receivers cross, and the Tennessee almost falls down that time. Bryce Thompson, number 20, the true freshman, never gets in position, and again, might be maybe the third or fourth overthrow in this game for Georgia.
Yeah.
Back in this football game to try to get a touchdown in this series.
Here's Fromm throwing the out, got it complete. Ridley, a big hit.
Best player a play. Nigel Warrior will have to come off the field. Very calmly, Jake Fromm throws the ball to the outside. One of the best quarterbacks I've seen. He did it even as a true freshman last year, of throwing the ball outside the numbers.
They faked the stretch play, and on the bootleg, the throw is complete to Holloman. Holloman got a first and goal at the 4.
Tennessee had a bust. Watch the safety and watch Nada go wide open for a touchdown. You don't have your best signal caller back there. Tennessee very fortunate that just in one play it didn't get a touchdown.
And our Chick-fil-A pylon cam shows you.
Now, so different than where we were the last time we were here 2 years ago.
Here's Fromm, the quick throw out to Godwin for the first down. Nice stiff arm by Terry Godwin to pick up a couple extra yards. And Tennessee has lost 10 straight SEC games. Fromm pump fakes one way, goes that way, complete to Nada. First down, Georgia.
Valuable on this team because he's a willing blocker and a capable receiver. The perfect tight end, tough matchup in any level of football. In the NFL and college, if you have one of those guys who's good enough to block at the end of the...
7. The throw's out to Miko Hardman. Wow. Big collision over there on the sideline with Alante Taylor. From delayed blitz, throws complete. This time the other tight end, Charlie Warner. And Charlie's good for about 8 yards.
Blackjack, and you know what card's coming up next? I swear Jake Fromm knows what they're dealing before the card is turned over. He had that ball going out to that spot before he even clapped him right in the face.
Fromm has time. Deep sideline. Nice throw and catch to Hardman.
Again, you see anybody that can throw the ball better to the outside of the field as a true freshman, and this time he does it again. Look where that ball's thrown. No possibility of this ball going to anybody but Hardman. Better than that Florida front.
2nd and 9. Nice play fake from. But he waited too long.
They do. Good coverage that time. It was not anything downfield. They were going for the deep ball to finish the football game, and he's double covered. By the time he tried to come off to the crossing route, it was too late.
But again, efficient with the football. Here on play action. Trying to get out of the pocket. Going to have a holding call, I think, on top of the fact that he only got about 3 yards on the scramble.
Offensive holding. 2nd down.
Tuttle's over the center right there. Gets pushed, tries to make the play. Fromm gets out of it, but they picked up the flag.
Nada in motion, lining up now on the left side. Fromm looking left and goes to Harrion, and Harrion actually caught the ball but lost. His now 3rd season at Georgia. Jeremy Pruitt just getting started as a head coach in Knoxville.
Good coverage.
One hopper intended for Hardman. Fromm fires complete, first down, and it's Riley Ridley.
In the national championship game, gets matched up, good route, and again a really good throw.
Jake Fromm's favorite formation, most quarterbacks. Victory formation to take a knee. Georgia will go to 5-0, 3-0 in conference play, and they clear another SEC East hurdle.